And I have a tough time going anywhere without checking out some cool cars. We're at the Antique Car Museum at Grovewood Village. Let's go have a look.
This property, the buildings were built between 1917 and 1923 by Fred Seeley. This business operated very successfully from the early 20s till about the early 50s, when the textile business started to change very dramatically. Hand weaving was given way to modern technology and new machinery. This property was purchased in 1953 by a local gentleman named Harry Blomberg. Mr. Blomberg was among the first Cadillac and Pontiac dealers in the state of North Carolina. A very successful businessman who started with a gas station and a tire store in downtown Asheville in the 1920s. What we have here is Mr. Blomberg's collection of cars that he had collected over several decades, cars that he thought were unique or special enough to just hang on to. And today's version of the Antique Automobile Museum, Mr. Blomberg's family, who I work for, still owns this property we call Grovewood Village, as well as the Cadillac dealership across town called Harry's on the Hill.
And I noticed this blue Eldorado. That's beautiful on the roof. Has it always been that way, or did you have to restore it?
That is a very rare car. It's a 57 Eldorado Brougham. It's totally original. That car was one of only 700 built in 1957 and 58. A car like that in 1957 was $13,000 when a regular Cadillac was $4,600. So that was the price of a house in 1957. A car like that was owned by John Wayne and Bob Hope and Frank Sinatra and Conrad Hilton and Howard Hughes and some of the famous millionaires and movie stars and people of that era. So it's by far the most valuable car in here, but we have a number of valuable cars and a fire truck, and we hope people come and pay us a visit.
The Antique Car Museum isn't the only attraction at Grovewood Village. This historical 11-acre property is also home to the Homespun Museum, which is packed full of information on North Carolina's intriguing textile history. The village is also home to a beautiful sculpture garden and a number of artists whose work can be purchased in one of the village's galleries and shops, which sell everything from paintings to handcrafted furniture to jewelry.